Yay! This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Happy new month. It is the month of December, the last month of December. Happy 3rd December. Yes, it is my birthday. This is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. I'm an year older and I'm so grateful to God. I don't take it for granted. I'm so humbled. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, and I just want to say all the glory and honor back to God because He has been so amazing. He has made me get to this far and I don't take it for granted. I really say thank you, Jesus, for the love. I don't take it for granted once again. And thank you so much, family, for being part of this journey. If you are watching me for the first time, kindly hit that red subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, receive my warm hugs. I'm so humbled. I am so grateful. 3rd of December, I'm just here and I just want to reflect back and see how my 20s has been, and I'm just humbled that I'm now in my 30th era, and I'm just so anxious to know what God has in store for me. So I just sat down and I was like, I just wanted to take a step back and really think about how my 20s has been, and I was like, yes, what do I want now in my 30th era? Now I started reflecting on my 30th era. Before now, just telling you some of the few lessons that I've learned in my 20s. So in my 30th era, this is what I'm trying to think. What do I want for me? What do I want for my life? What do I need to make me happy? What kind of impact am I going to create on other people's life, or on the world, or on people who are on this world? What impact am I going to create? And the people I care about, and most importantly, how I'm going to get there. So that is what I'm trying to reflect, just sitting here and just trying to reflect. What impact am I going to create? And the people that I care about, how is it going to happen? How is it? What is it that God has in store, or God has in plan for me? Sorry for the background noise. What is that God has in plan for me? So I am so ready and I'm so grateful. Day 1 of my birthday, and I don't take it for granted. God has been amazing and the journey has been so good. And reflecting back, I just want to point out some of the 5, if you see me looking down, this is my notebook, and I just had to note down a few things that I've learned in my 20s. And these are some of the few of the lessons that I've learned in my 20s. And 1, be authentic. Stay true to yourself and don't compare yourself to others. That is something that I've learned in my 20s, that don't compare yourself to any other person. Just be authentic, be you, and everything shall flow. The second point, embrace failure. Guys, do you know that failure is part of the learning process? Failure is always part of the learning process, and that can lead to success. Failure always leads to success, because if you are deep in failure, or everything is failing, that means you are trying, and the more you try things out is when you learn things. So I've been in that era that I've learned to embrace failure, because for me, failure doesn't mean that now I'm stuck, I'm not going to go ahead, or I'm not going to continue doing something. But for me, I try to embrace failure in my life, because I know failure always can lead to success. And that is something that I've really learned in my 20s, and I learned to embrace it, and I'm ready to keep embracing it, because I know at the end of the day it will yield to success. And then the third point that I've learned in my 20s is that don't let circumstances define your steps. Make the first move towards your goal. Always make the first move towards your goal. Guys, taking action, or taking steps, step 1 by 1 to each leads to 1,000 steps. You cannot jump to 1,000 steps if you have not started with step 1. So for me, taking steps and taking action has been part of my life in my 20s. I've just been not letting circumstances define my current situation. Sorry, I had to cut and then continue, because there was something in the background. Okay, not something, like the baby had woken up, so I didn't want the background noise to interrupt you. So I was telling you, always take action. It is part of life. Take always the first move. When things are not moving, or maybe you are aiming something and you feel like the door is closed, take action, because that is something that I've learned in my 20s. Just try and take action. If you see something that is going around and you need to make it, If you see someone doing something and you want to learn, always take the first action. Don't let Helen to come and show you or tell you what to do, but always be the first one to ask, Helen, how can I do this and this? So that is the third point. And then the fourth point, from your experiences. Guys, always learn from experience. Your experiences are part of the personal growth and changes. Always know that your experiences are part of your growth and changes. Also, learn from your mistakes and grow as a person. Always learn from mistakes. I don't know if it is me alone who feels that I'm not perfect, because most of the things I do, I try out. Sometimes you make it, or sometimes something comes out the way you want, or sometimes the thing doesn't come out the way you want. So always learn from that mistake, right? Don't do something, you come out with a mistake and you feel like, I'm done, it seems that I can't do it again, or maybe people will criticize me for this. Don't hear noises from the background. Someone says don't always focus on the noises from the background. So learn from your experiences, and also make sure, just know that mistakes are part of the learning session, that just like we had said earlier, that always learn and always embrace your failures. So this is the last point that I've learned in my 20th era. Make sure that you take care of yourself. And when I say taking care of yourself, I don't mean that taking as in like maybe physically. Remember, mental health is part of you, physical, spiritual. Make sure that anything revolving you is being taken care of. Always be the first. Put yourself first, love yourself, care for yourself, and make sure that everything around you is well done, or it is in its perfection. I know, of course, we are not perfect in that area, but keep doing it. So those are some of the things that I've learned in my 20s, and I just still wish that I keep impressing them in my 30s, because that is part of life. For me, I think that is part of life, and I just can't wait to see what 30 has for me. I feel so happy. I feel like I'm new again. I feel like I've been renewed. Yeah, so I'm so humbled, and thank you so much. Just on the comment section, just give me a beautiful birthday message and leave me there. Just wish me a beautiful birthday message. I will really appreciate your prayers on this 30th era. Will really mean a lot to me. I know I cannot pray for everything for myself, but when we come together and pray, everything happens in its perfection. So allow me to end it here. I didn't want this video to be long, because I just wanted to share what I've been learning, some of the lessons that I've learned in my 20th era, and I'm so humbled that you have been part of this journey. May good God bless you, and may your goals come to reality. I know we set the plans and the year is coming to an end. Have you fulfilled your goals? Yes, let me know in the comment section. But for now, allow me to say bye bye. See you on my next.